I'm the proud author of Fred the Fire Sneezing Dragon. So this is a fabulous rhyming story that has little actions at the beginning for the children to learn and join in with so that they can sneeze along with Fred. So the name of my story today is a special story called Fred the Fire Sneezing Dragon. So who likes stories about dragons? Fantastic, can you see it? Can you see Fred? Fantastic. Now, Fred the dragon.
I love dragons, but they're so scary.
Oh no, Fred the dragon isn't a scary dragon. He's a very sweet and cuddly dragon. So who likes cuddly dragons?
I don't
Yeah.
like
Oh, well, we'll wait and see what happens in the story and see whether or not we like Fred in the story. I think we will. So, who would like to help me to read this story? Put your hands up if you'd like to help me to read it. So let's run through those actions again. So we're going to tap our toes, squeeze our knees, tickle our tummies, wriggle our bodies, twitch your face, and after 3, 1, 2, 3, Ah-choo! Wonderful. So are we ready for the story of Fred the Fire Sneezing Dragon? Okay, Fred the young dragon was constantly teased. Fire burst from the end of his nose when he sneezed. If Fred caught a cold or a slight sniff of dust, his nose would explode with a blazing hot gust. First came a tickle way down in his toes, then up past his knees to his tummy it rose. The tickle got bigger and bigger until he wriggled and jiggled and couldn't keep still. His face started twitching. Then all he could do was let out a noisy and flaming Ah-choo! Sneezing in school was affecting Fred's learning. Books turned to cinders and pencils kept burning. For Fred, PE lessons were simply no fun. His sneezes scorched trees on each cross-country run. He tried playing football and other team sports, but always burned holes in the referee's shorts. Oh dear! One morning, Fred's teacher was not very pleased. The register went up in smoke when he sneezed. At playtime, Fred passed by the schoolyard tuck shop. It sold yummy ice creams, sweets, biscuits and pop. He ran to the counter to put down his money, then sneezed and made everyone's ice cream go runny. Oh dear, he's not having a good day. At lunchtime, Fred wanted to be on his own. He didn't like sneezing and longed to go home. A sign in the dining hall stated in bold, "Our oven is broken, school dinners are cold." The children stared down at their food with a sigh, a raw peppered steak and stone cold apple pie. Blech. Next, everyone gasped as Fred fell to his knees. The pepper had sparked off an almighty sneeze. First came a tickle way down in his toes, then up past his knees to his tummy it rose. The tickle got bigger and bigger until he wriggled and jiggled and couldn't keep still. His face started twitching. Then all he could do was let out a noisy and flaming Ah-choo! The sneeze swept the room with a power so great, Fred thought he had ruined the lunch on each plate. Instead, every child had a lip-smacking treat, a steaming hot pudding and fresh flame-grilled meat. The kids were delighted. The cook cried, "Hooray!" She asked Fred to help her to serve food this way. The sneezing in school was a thing of the past. Now everyone cheered Fred for each fiery blast. And from that day forward, nobody spoke ill of fire-sneezing Fred and his cool nasal skill. There we go. Did you enjoy that? Oh, big round of applause. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.